Well, hello, my dear viewers. Welcome back to another week, another batch of chapters for us to live react, comment, and review here on the channel. So, without further ado, let us begin with this week's chapter of Fairy Tale 526 of its name, My Name. Well, yeah. Apparently, the cover arts for Fairy Tale will from now on be a sort of trip down memory lane through all the moments that Lucy and Natsu, and possibly many other characters, have gone throughout the story. Last week's chapter was the meeting between Natsu, Happy, and Lucy, and now it is their first mission together. When Lucy actually acquired Virgo from that weird looking guy who only liked big maids. So those were fun times, and who'd have guessed things would turn out as sad as they did. Anyway, let us move on. So we keep going. Gildarts versus August. Very, very cool. Why was the king's child unloved? Oh, monologues August. He truly monologues that. Gildarts and Kana fight against the lone August by their family bound. Yeah, your cards ain't gonna do jack shit. All crush. Okay. Yeah, chapter 526. My name is. Gee, August just broke to Gildarts' magic. Damn. Neither fairy glitter nor my magic will work on him. Such a thing as love between parent and child. Ooh. Damn. August just poke Gildarts with his staff. Quite the poke. This part's already been eaten by Acknowledge. It's fine, it's fine. Stop pushing yourself already. I'll do anything for my own child. It's strange, but even though I've only been thinking of myself till now, once I've got a kid, everything I've worked up for has been spent on the kid. Got the crap to walk away from us again anyway. I was thinking that I'd be in your way. If it's okay to be with you, Papa will always be with you. That's annoying, see? But I can't do anything if it's for my kid. Oh, it just walked in and the staff is just, oh, that must hurt. Even dragging you to death with me. No, don't you dare. Gildarts. Oh no, don't you dare. Gildarts, stop it. Please stop that. Please. Are you being serious? That's what it takes to be a father. Damn right, a father does everything for their child. Well, everything except actually killing them. But anyway, that's an issue for another time. Yeah. Oh, and it just goes and steps on the wound. Ooh. I have no child. But I am father's. You're just the demon from the book of the ref. Yeah, that's right. An experimental body used to create Natsu, and the one that turned out best was given the name of Dragneel. That's it. Oh. And you've disrupted the fight between Natsu and me. I was having so much fun. Yeah, he's crazy. Natsu's just like, stop that. His face is like, just stop it. Like, just stop. Then let's continue, Natsu. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The child of Mavis? Is Zareth the father? When did this... No, it may not seem so, but Mavis is a grown woman. That's not the problem. Wasn't she 13 or something? Oh my god. She actually was pregnant. What to do with this child? An enormous magic that is neither light or dark. Was it perhaps a mistake to let her live? How did he even got out? I mean, surely it wasn't for natural means. But then again, we never saw Mavis with as much as a hint of being pregnant. And I am sure that in her case, with her body, it would have shown. Like, really, really shown. She's a lolly, for Christ's sake. She's not exactly big or tall or anything. She was a skinny lolly. And I'm sure that a pregnancy in her case would have been very, very noticeable. I don't know. Let us move on. Pratchett abandoned me, but I don't hold a grudge against him. I've learned about Zareth and Mavis from my own memories, because I had the magic power just for that. I had a tough time in my childhood. It was a struggle to just live. But the person that saved me was Father. Okay, but before we actually move on, like, I'm speechless. Like, I'm really speechless. Let us go back. First of all, he knew that Pratchett abandoned him. Okay, so he had memories of that time, and he still holds them. Jesus, some of us can't even remember what they had for lunch last week, let alone something from our childhood. But then again, why did Pratchett just abandon him in the middle of a mountain? He could have been better than that. He was at a certain point better than that. Like, he could have gave him to a foster family. He could have avoided a lot of problem, maybe, for starters, if he had gave him to a foster family. So anyway, but the thing that buggers me is how was he conceived? If Zareth claims he's a demon from one of his books, and then Pratchett comes and says that he's the child of Mavis, then how could he have been, first off, conceived, second off, I don't know. Well, let us move on and we'll see. We go back to Gildarts in August. None of your magic will work against me. I figured out the true form of your magic. The instantaneous copying of magic. At the same time, this can nullify the magician's magic in front of you. Ooh, okay. You figured it out in this short time. But even though you can protect yourself from fairy glitter or my magic, why did you only dodge from Cana's card? It seems like you can't copy the holder type magic. Ooh. Of course, without the key, you won't be able to handle Lucy's star spirit. You can't copy without the material. Ooh, very nice. So that's it. Don't show off like you were going to drag somebody to death. Ooh. I won't die for the sake of my daughter's smile. Okay, Father did not know about me, but it was better that way. You can't copy the fist of this prosthetic arm. I became Father's assistant to create a country together. Ooh, Haja can say Zeten. Okay. I'm trying to see what the kanji means. Absolute heaven of crushing evil and spreading truth. That's a mouthful. Father gave me a name. I had some special time to spend with a certain girl. How? Why? Holy heck. But hey, August is defeated. White Highs means defeated. So, and he's exploding. I didn't know Gildart Sponge could explode people, but okay, I'll take it. What? Oh, I'm dying. That was during August. You somewhat remind me of that girl. Why was the king's child unloved? That was because he didn't recognize my existence. My name, August. Holy but it makes no sense. But god damn it, I'll take it. No, I won't take it. I won't take it. There was a lot of setting up to this, and none of us saw it coming. I mean, my girlfriend actually said that last chapter when Purahito was speaking of Mavis's body, she realized that she was pregnant. I didn't. I thought he was just talking of the magic power within Mavis. But she actually said, oh no, she's pregnant. I've read it that way and she's pregnant. And I was like, nah, that can't be. And at the time, we were still thinking like, oh, Rakheed is Mavis and Zaref's son. And we were like, no, how could it be? How could it be that Rakheed was born amidst that? And granted, I still don't see how August was born. So it still makes no sense to me. I'm a little bit more happy, if we can say that it's not actually Rakheed that is Zaref's and Mavis' son. I'm actually happy for that. But I don't know, was because he didn't recognize my existence, but he clearly says it. I had some... Okay, because he doesn't know that she sired a child. So that's why he doesn't recognize him as his son. He's old enough to be his grandfather. I mean, no, because Zaref is 400 years old and August is like, what, 100? Maybe? Maybe, yeah, maybe. Maybe some 100 years. But holy heck, I did not see this one coming, and I believe none of us has seen this one coming. Now, it's as I say, I don't exactly enjoy it until it is perfectly explained, because I really can't still conceive a way on how Mavis was able to give birth to August, because from what it seems, August was born when Mavis was already inside the Lacrima. If we go back to to a few pages back, and even on the last chapter, when Pretch is speaking about August, now we know about August, Mavis is already inside the Lacrima, and August just looks like a fresh newborn baby. So how did he got out? how was he born? Was he just like an amalgamation of magic power, and he just came bursting out of the lacrima and then formed into a baby? I I may not know all the specifics of how his baby made, but then again, I do know some things. I do know that they come from Paris. And there's no Paris in Fairy Tale. I'm just kidding, of course. But still, I would very much like a proper explanation on how August, because we can skip the whole shenanigans of the special time between Zareth and Mavis. We can skip all that. I can see that happening. I can see that happening even if it wasn't shown or hinted in any sort of way. But we know it happened because he said, I had some special time to spend with a certain girl. And so then he says that was during August. So he has the little twinkle of hair from Mavis. So and the eyes, his baby eyes also remind of Mavis. To be continued on 527 of its name, Passion. And this, my dear viewers, was this fantastic weekly chapter of Fairy Tale 526. My name is. And what a chapter, ladies and gentlemen. I was skeptical when I started reading. I thought it wouldn't be a very good chapter, but it turns out it was. It turned out actually quite okay. Like the whole plot twist at the end killed it all. Like it killed everything. But still, the doubt remains. And this chapter and the last chapter, all the pages until this last one make so much more sense. Like, why were Gildarts and Kana the ones facing off against August? And why was the supposed flashback of Rakheed being put in between their fight? And why exactly was Rakheed being so mistreated if he was actually Zareth's son? It wouldn't be surprising if Zareth mistreated his son. It wouldn't be surprised in the least. But we always doubt. So anyway, this is it for this chapter. This is it for this video, and I believe this is it for today. I don't know if the 7 Deadly Sins chapter has released yet, or if it has released all together, because if you remember last week, the chapter was shorter because Suzuki Nakaba was hospitalized, or at least recovering from some problems of his condition. I don't know if he has recovered or not. Hopefully he has. If not, then that's okay. I hope he has a great recovery. I will be paying attention to the 7 Deadly Sins chapter. If it doesn't release today, then tomorrow, do not worry, the 7 Deadly Sins video will be here. And I know I still have the last week's chapter of Boku no Hero Academia late, but don't worry, that will come out with this week's chapter of Boku no Hero Academia, probably Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday, because my part-time schedule is not yet fixed, and I don't have the free morning like I will have from next week's on. So from the 20th of March, I will have a schedule of 15 in the afternoon to the 8 from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's in the afternoon, so I sometimes confuse the PMs and AMs, but I think I got it right, from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I'll have the entirety of the morning to record the chapters, and we'll go back to Fairy Tail and the 7 Deadly Sins on Monday, and One Piece and Boku no Hero on Tuesday. And another video in the between as I go along. So if you don't see the 7 deadly sins today, either it's because the chapter did not release, or do not worry, tomorrow the video will be here. So I say my goodbyes to you for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.